training with the team. You have classes, you have homework, and then when you do go to school, there's a lot of other extra activity that goes on. With you know, a lot of our skiers on the team are mentors for you know, the junior program, just the elementary schools, or there's a program called SAC, which is a student organization that a lot of the skiers are involved with. So you do have busy lives when you're in school. So you like I say, if you're not organized, you're almost forced to get organized really quick. And I think most of the skiers at UVM, and I would say this is very true for most of the schools, we have very high GPAs, and I contribute it to just they're forced to be organized. The general student body at UVM, when they get there, they have classes and they have homework. And, there's a lot of time, and if you don't have that other thing that drives you, you can easily waste the day away. Where our skiers, they have that class and they have the homework and they have the training, and there's really not that much more time to waste. And then most importantly, they have to want to be part of a team. And I'm a strong believer that it's the team that will make the individual fast, and not the individual will make the team fast. So you really have to believe in that. And it's hard because it is an individual sport, but when you see people buy into that, when you're racing for someone else, it's a lot easier to race. You're racing with less pressure than if you're just racing for yourself. It's easy to put too much pressure on yourself, and when there's an outside source to race for, it's a lot easier to give it your all and give it your best. So I do, when people do come to the team, I do, it's not about you, it's about the whole team. So I try to make that clear and get people to buy into that. As far as some of the expectations, we try to get most of the skiers to be up around 500 hours as a freshman. And then we have some skiers that are upwards around 700 plus by the time they graduate. So there's a big discrepancy there. We do train. At UVM we train 8 days out of the week, and those 8 days we all train together. We do the same thing. The people that are training 700, they're doing we call them on your own. How do you train 8 days a week? What? How do you train 8 days? I mean, sorry, 8 sessions a week. Haven't you heard of one day?
You never listened to Beatles? Do it?
Monday's my biggest training day. So the difference between the 500 and 700 is like we call them OYO workouts, on your own workouts, or we also call them, try to call them ownership workouts. And those are the workouts where we'll suggest 3 extra workouts a week, but they have to do that on their own. Like I'm not, it's my suggestion, but I don't. I do see a training line, I see if they do them or not, but I really want to get people to buy into that. So they're not doing all workouts that their coach says, or they're not doing every workout with the coach right there. And I've noticed, a huge, the ones that succeed really, they're the ones getting out there on their own and doing those extra workouts and doing the extra things that do what it takes to succeed. But most importantly, they have to want to do those, and that's a huge difference between the people that are just like, oh my God, I have to do this. Again, we really try to load up our hours in the summer. When you're in school, you are busy, so it's stress is it's hard to train well under a lot of stress. So when you're during summer, when you have more time and maybe just working and training, you do have more time. So we do really try to load up summer hours. And again, the whole thing with motivation, they're doing those summer hours without me there. It's we're not allowed to train with people in the summer. So we do rely on clubs like you all, and just home clubs that they go home and they train with their clubs. And so it's for me, these clubs are detrimental to the success of the UVM. someone were to look at our training plan, from another country that doesn't mind they would look at it and say, "Why are you doing this?" But we don't have choices. Finals are December 10th to the 18th, so we have to do finals. We can't train 20 hours. So, on the recovery, it is more difficult when you're distractions. So there is a lot going on, and if you want to be a dedicated athlete skiing, you have to pick and choose and make the decisions because there are a lot of distractions. Any questions about school?
Patrick, is there any one suggestion you might give to the students, just overall, as far as their attitude about skiing, or anything, one way to look at skiing, anything of that sort?
For school or training or
Motivation, so, having to do with motivation. How do you keep up motivation as an athlete?
good questions. I don't know. It's
Everybody's different.
everybody's different, and I don't blame anyone that's not motivated to train hard for skiing because it's a tremendously hard sport, and and I've had skiers come in and say that I've had enough, and I can't respect them more for saying that. You see a lot of people just going through the motions, but as far as I try to keep it fun, and it's you're only going to have so many years to be able to do it at a peak level, and it's a great opportunity to get in New England. There's a lot of there's UVM, which is it's a very, very good school, and you have to be competitive to be on our team. But then there's also a lot of very good Division III schools, which also have very, very good skiers. Oftentimes, they're the best skiers in the league. But the Division III schools probably cater to a wider range of ability. But if anything, I would say for motivation, if you want to be the best or you just want to enjoy skiing, being part of a team when you go to school is a pretty special experience. And I can guarantee you, if you do choose to go to school, that when you get on that team, your friends will be the ski. Your friends and family will be the ski team, and that's what you'll probably remember most. And and just for me, looking back at my time at UNH, I can't remember too many classes that I sat in, but I can sure remember some long, van rides and experiences with the team, and I did still do well in school, and I graduated with honors. But my memories are being with the ski team, and I would hope that would be motivation enough to just to have that opportunity would drive you. And then as far as I guess advice would be is don't take little steps. When I went to, like I said, when I started racing in high school, my first race was just like, I hope I finish. It's just like, then junior national. It wasn't like I'm gonna win junior nationals, or even when I got to UNH, it was like, I just want to make NCAAs, or I think I took little steps all along, and I was never really hugely disappointed enough to be like, I don't want to do this sport. I think setting reasonable goals helps keep you motivated, because the more reasonable your goals are, the more motivating it is for you to have achieved those goals. So,
I have one other question.
Oh, yeah.
So you try to recruit really good skiers, obviously.
Yeah.
But how often do you get a skier that comes knocking on your door and don't have a lot of background? They've done okay, but on paper they don't look really that great. But do you ever give anybody a chance? Have they gone someplace?
Well, does anyone know Rogan Brown? Rogan Brown, he showed up as a freshman, and he did go to. at UVM, we really do look for people that make junior nationals, and that's, so we do have to, we're looking at the junior national type years. But, and some years we're very, very competitive, we haven't graduated anyone, and we can't just, like you said, we can't strap people to the roof of the van, we have to have, room in the van to drive people. So, there are some years it's difficult, and I'm saying no to people that are going to another school that turn around and, beat our skiers. But like Rogan Brown is a perfect example of, he came to UVM as a freshman, and we had 9 guys on the team. It just was been too much to have an extra person, and we said no. He's like, well, I'm going to stay. And he, I think he trained a little bit with Mount Mansfield North Ski Club, I think. Yeah, I don't think it was this maybe when Drew was.
Yeah, it was around that.
I don't know, but he did it on his own, and we graduated a bunch of guys. And the next year he was on the team, and he was 7th or 8th guy. First year on the team. In his second year, he's 6th or 7th guy, and then his 3rd year, all of a sudden he made NCAA's and went into NCAA's for us. And in his 4th year, he was winning races. And he was all American at NCAA. So it's that's a. But I would say a fair amount. Quite often people start 6, 7, 8 on the team, and by the time they graduate, they're going to NCAA's. So it's not just the superstars that are making the UVM competitive.
So that makes me wonder, Patrick, can you comment on the way things are structured at the junior national level, where there's 6 kids from New England who are chosen to go to the junior national thing, and then those are the kids that are looked at in college. Are we closing the gate too soon? Because these kids are still adolescents, and there's such a huge variation and so forth. And so, therefore, are we always going to limit ourselves in doing well at the Olympic level because we don't have a big enough pool?
Well, if you look at my stuff, I came to my office 30 years ago and said, well, I was the first alternate for junior nationals. I would have been like, well, I don't know. I never say no to someone until I know. I would have basically, in my mind, I would have looked at myself and said, no, this is not good. I think I did pretty well as a skier. Yeah. So it is. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is limiting. Every school only has so much money and so many spots on the team. So it's are you saying we're shutting the door on?
I'm talking more at the adolescent, the junior level.
Yeah.
Where the colleges won't look at kids because they haven't gone to the junior nationals, but we make it so hard at the junior national level.
Yeah. Well, I often wonder.
Is it narrow gate too?
Well, I often think it's kind of you go to senior nationals and anybody can go. And you go to junior nationals and you have to qualify to go. And I always wondered why. Yeah, it's just like why. Senior nationals is huge. Why? Why can't junior nationals be bigger?
They shouldn't close those Alaska ski programs because there's already not enough spots on the college roster.
Sure
I
should.
think.
Yeah.
Goes in that direction.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Well, they did reinstate them.
Oh,
No, it's true. I'll just give you a little. This is going to be really short and hopefully short and sweet. But training in a nutshell. Keep it simple. That's probably my #1 thing as far as training goes. It's